As populations stagnate or even decline in Europe, Japan and China, Africa's population of 1 billion is expected to be more than double by 2050. More people mean more consumption, more production and more growth. Africa's economy grew on average around 6% last year. That's 3 times the base of America's growth and faster than many Asian countries. Perhaps the most crucial thing to watch is how Africa deals with its greatest resources, not oil, not minerals, but people. Africa's share of the world's population will rise from 1/7 to 1/5 by middle of the century. If Africans get the right access to education, healthcare, good governance and jobs, Africa will be a powerhouse. If not, the population growth is a curse and not a blessing. But what African countries need is not so much external attention, but internal reform. Among the organizations hoping to create the best possible outcome for Ghana is I-TEXON Ghana, an education-focused NGO with its programs such as the Ghana Higher Education Fair, one platform that seeks to bridge the information gap between the SHS and the tertiary institutions. Every year, thousands of students graduate from hundreds of secondary schools across Ghana, fresh-faced graduates looking to make it into the tertiary level of Ghanaian education. Unfortunately, many apply without any proper knowledge of the institution they aspire to be part of, or apply just to join the masses in what has come to be known as prestigious schools. Just how crucial is the information to making the best choice possible?
Initially, I made up my mind as to what I was to do in the university, but now I have a broader view as to the other courses available in the various institutions, both state and then private. So then I'm really equipped now. I know the broad varieties, so I'll sit down and make my choices.
Actually, I didn't know much of the universities here, but when I came, I get to know much of the universities and how disciplined they are and why it should encourage us to come to further education. So I think being to this fanfare is very important. I will tell all of my colleagues to come to get to know much about universities in Ghana.
I used to think that if you don't get tech or leg, that's the end of it. But when I came here, I got to realize that if you attend other institutions, private institutions, you get certificates that are affiliated with tech and UCC and other private institutions and public institutions. I also got to know the importance of some certificate awarding institutions that after WASI for that 1 year I can actually join them. And I got to also know about ICA Ghana, the Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana, that you can also apply. So while you are maybe in the university, you can also pursue such courses. I also got to know the importance of the polytechnics, because you used to look down upon them, like if you fail or something, then that's when you go to the polytechnic. But I got to know that it's just for you to build your skills, so abilities and all this kind of.
The Ghana Higher Education Fair provides a platform for equipping the next generation with the relevant information for and on higher education. The fair helps put higher education in the right perspective for parents, students, and teachers alike, giving them appropriate information for planning and assessing. By making information available, we hope to attain an informed student body, sure of their higher education options and possibilities, and an informed parent guardian sure about cost and thereby well prepared to put wards through higher education. We are also seeking to reduce decision-making time on higher education, both for students and parents, because of the exposure to choices available. Lastly, we hope to increase students' interest in courses chosen, thus, in the long term, creating a graduate body fit to enter into the job market.
We have been part of the higher education fair, I think, since the year 2009 or so. Yeah, and we have been to various parts of the country with the higher education fair series. And it gives me the opportunity to reach out to many more students.
We get the results. Yes, the students come, the SSS students come. Because averagely we have SSS students who are enrolling based on this fair. So that is why we always want to be part.
Generally, the responses are very massive and we have gotten a lot of responses, positive ones, knowledgeable, because exhibitions like this give a very insight, wide knowledge in terms of higher education in Ghana. Generally, previously, because of the years that University of Ghana, Tech, UCC, Winneba, all of them, long time that we were abroad. But through emergence of private universities and through this program, they're able to get to know of the importance or the knowledge of the existence of the various private and also government, non-government public universities that have emerged out of the environment or education of higher learning. So we have got a massive responses which go to very impact in terms of knowledge to various senior high school graduates who are going to complete 2014 and beyond. So it's a very good avenue for much more in terms of higher education. Various programs are exhibited, various opportunities within the various programs are also exhibited, so that students are able to make choices, because life is about choices, and if you're able to make good choices, you have a good foundation.
For the institutions, we are building capacity to accelerate growth and development in Africa, setting the stage for Ghana to become Africa's preferred education destination.